What's good, YT? It's your boy YS the Artist back here with another ill reaction, man. First and foremost, subscribe.
He brought the best out of anybody
like,
he was around.
Comment.
And he always had
road to 10 subscribers. Be a part of it, man. Support your boy.
Are missing that energy right
unfortunately, today we got a sad reaction, man. Today's reaction is not a funny reaction. Lit reaction is a sad reaction. Just here to drop some gems. We got a prodigal son, man. Golden son, man. Shout out to the late Javon Coles. Javon Coles is a prodigal son, golden son. If you don't know what that means, he had a big family, I'm sure, whatever. Was a student athlete. Emphasis on the student, emphasis on the athlete. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody that, that understood that, look, of course I got my own life, but how I am in my life affects my family. That's number 9 right there. That's where the prodigal golden son come in, man. He's not creating problems for his family or for his mom, dad, or nobody. He's just doing his due diligence and doing it right.
Get the work done inside class, then you get out here. Put the hard work in. Classroom is unbelievable. Anytime you get a kid with a 4.1 GPA, I think he was ranked number 68 in his class out of 1,100-something students.
He just
lets you know when you got a kid that takes his academics so serious,
out of
it's going to be easy to coach a kid like that on the field.
Top 10 percentile.
Math.
That's rare, bro. Not gonna lie, a lot of students, a lot of athletes too cool to be students. Not him though, you feel me?
Coles works in the land of the Giants.
And
Mustangs head coach
he had about 15 college offers. He was only 5'9", but he was a monster.
He's one of the most underrated kids I've seen. He plays so big to be so small.
Right.
He's one of those kids that you wish if he was 6 foot, 6'2", he'd have every scholarship offer right here in the country. It's unbelievable to see somebody that small dude.
A giant. It's sad to do his reaction because unfortunately he was,
when you're as good as him, the
he was taken away, bro.
He is already receiving them.
In
Texas, a high school football star was said to be a young man anyone would be proud of, on and off the field. 18-year-old Javon Coles was preparing for his upcoming high school graduation from North Shore High School with a 4.1 GPA and was also looking forward to attending college in the fall. With over 15 colleges acceptance letters for both academics and sports, his options were many. He will ultimately decide on Lamar University in Beaumont, Texas, and the sky was truly the limit for Javon. However, one Saturday night in March 2024 would change the course of Javon's entire life, along with his family, leaving an entire community distressed and heartbroken for a life cut short before his life could truly start.
Recently happened, man, and sad news,
18-year-old
tragic
Javon
news,
Cole,
bro.
who many call VZ, was not your average teen boy. He was so much more. He was the child that every parent dreamed
people
of.
Gotta protect
he was kind, loving,
like this.
responsible,
These are
intelligent, driven, and goal-oriented.
Can't let people erase
He seemed to excel at everything he did.
Easily, man.
Not only was he a star on the football field, but he was also an honor roll student
like this,
with a 4.1 GPA,
males,
and recently the student of the month at school, and was in the
top
top 10 of his class. Javon was his mother's oldest son, and she was beyond proud of him. He was truly a mother's dream come true, and she could not ask for a better son as he grew into adulthood. Javon also had a special relationship with his grandpa, who was one of his biggest fans. Mr. Braxton Coles always gave his grandson his flowers in his life and knew Javon was special. In the last fall season football game in 2023, Mr. Braxton wrote, "Senior night, last regular season and home game. We are so proud of you and what you have accomplished, both on and off the field. It is not easy, but you have risen to the challenge for the last 10 years. Stay just the way you are. The sky is the limit." Then on December
on that
18,
path that they on,
2023,
'cause it's
Mr.
red.
Braxton posted, "The end of a chapter
We
and the
need
start
some
of a
more
new
pure
one. How can I
individuals.
describe the
Can't
joy
all
you
be
have brought to me
contaminated.
and many others these past few years?
Get what I'm
It
saying?
seems like only yesterday that you had your first pair of cleats and pads. Now we are getting ready for college.
His granddad
You have made me so
would
proud.
love his
You
grandson.
not only as an athlete, but as a well-rounded young man. You never took no for an answer
paragraphs online,
and
you
quietly
heard?
went about your business.
It look
You
like
have excelled in almost
a
everything
article,
you
you feel
started
me? He love
and
his
never quit no
grandson.
matter the circumstance. From Little League
imagine how
Super
he
Bowl
feel.
champions to 6A Division I champs. To
Because
you, it was just football.
you gotta understand,
Accolades,
like,
trophies, rings really didn't matter. It
keeping
was
it-
the game. And as you
getting
told
a
me when I
good
asked
kid
how I
is
felt to
rare,
play
like,
in
because there's a
ATT,
lot of things
Papa,
gonna
it's
come
a
to try
football
to
field.
change them up.
As you move ahead in your
Feel
next
me?
chapter, stay humble and
And
curious.
I'm
And
not
remember,
gonna
no
really
matter
get
what,
personal on
you
here,
will always
but
forever
I've
be
seen it
my
happen,
MVP.
bro. I've seen
So
good
as you can
kids
tell, Javon had
get
a great
switched up to
pawpaw,
kind of like
and his pawpaw gave him his
being
flowers
different,
many
being different
times
than
for
what
all
they
his accomplishments.
originally could have
The
been.
possibilities
When
seemed
they
endless
was
for this
original,
hopeful
they could have
future
been
NFL
great. You know
star,
what I'm saying?
but sadly, someone with no care for life
So,
decided to bring harm
shout
upon
out
him
to
for
this
no
young
reason.
man,
On
RIP
Saturday,
Javon
March 10,
Coles, bro.
2024, Javon attended a party that was
and
advertised for months that was going to be at an
sadly,
Airbnb rental
this
property
happened at a
in Humble,
house party.
Texas. It was said to be
If
50
you's
to
a
60
young
people
male out
in
there
attendance
that's
at the
golden,
gathering,
bro,
and everyone seemed
that's
to be
got
having a good
motion
time.
in the sense of
At around 11 p.m.,
just
deputies with the
doing your
Harris County
thing
Sheriff's
and not
Office
getting in
were
trouble,
called to the
man.
rental
You
home on
gotta
Fieldwick Lane that
be
sit on a large
exclusive
piece
with
of
your
property
time,
for
bro.
concerns of underage drinking.
Don't get me
Shortly
wrong,
thereafter,
you
the
gonna
sheriff's
get
office
bored.
also said they received another
But you
call
can't
about
be going
someone
to
on
no
the
house
line
parties,
having a
gang.
seizure, according to law officials.
I'm speaking
While
to guys
partygoers tried to perform CPR on the
might be
male, they
watching
realized
this,
that he had been shot in the
It's
chest,
nothing
the
there
news
at the
will
house
report.
parties, bro.
It was then reported
It's-
that one or
it's
two
no-
shooters
no-
about one
nobody
block away
searching nobody.
intentionally
People
shot
are
into the
coming in
direction
how
of the
they
house
want.
party, striking the male.
Like
The shooter and or shooters fled
it's
the
a
scene
high
in a vehicle,
percentage
according to
for you
authorities.
to lose your
The
life
male
at a
that
house
was rushed
party.
to the hospital would later succumb to his injuries, and
I would say
sadly,
compare
it was
maybe
the
to
high
a
school
club,
football star, 18-year-old Javon
it's probably
Coles.
might be
It would be later
close.
determined that he was shot 3 to 4
basically
times.
what I'm
This
saying
is
in
a
certain
tragic
areas,
loss for Jarvon Cole's
you can't
family
be there,
and
man.
his teammates
Unfortunately,
here
like it might
at
be
North Shore
lit,
High
your
School.
boys is
His
going.
family isn't ready to speak
But if you
publicly
got
yet,
a
but they
lot
told
on
me
your
today that
table,
they are
man,
finding a little bit of comfort right
you
now
golden,
after
you
learning
pure,
that Jarvon was actually an
gotta
organ
be
donor
exclusive with
and
that
his life
time,
may
bro.
save others.
This young
A lot
man
of hard
right
work and
here
dedication. We start this
seems
in
like
January.
he
We
was
just
the
keep
heart of his
pushing.
family.
And we go week by week, treating every game the same.
He's a good kid,
Jarvon
bro.
Coles was a standout both
I
on
rock with
and
good
off
kids,
the
bro.
football
I don't
field
like
at
no
North
bad
Shore High
kids,
School.
bro.
He was ABC 13's
I
Player of the
admire
Week
a
back
young
in
man
September,
that's
not just
keeping
because
his
of what
head
he was
straight,
doing
doing the
on the
right
field,
thing,
but
take
what he
care
did
of
off
fam.
of it as
That's
well.
what you're supposed to do eventually.
Just love on your
You
kids,
eventually
hug
gonna
them
have
every
your own
day,
family, you know
because
what
it
I'm
might be
saying?
the last time you see them.
So when
New
you
tonight, we are
develop that
hearing from
early
the family
on,
of high
show
school
signs
football
of you being
star
a good man.
Jarvon Coles as the North
See his
Shore
mom
community
Deuce right there
grieves
crying.
the student
She
athlete
crushed.
full
That's her
of
baby.
potential.
That's her.
Thank you for joining
Her
us at
son
10.
is
I'm
shining
Keith Garvey.
armor. You feel me?
And I'm Candace Burns. Daniela is off tonight. The
Whoever was at that
18-year-old was
party
gunned
or
down
did
outside of
whatever
a
they
house
did,
party
it's
over
like,
the
come on,
weekend.
bro.
And tonight, the shooter is still at
You
large.
had no
The
reason
Jarvon
to do
Coles
something like
family
that,
was
man.
so very proud of him, both as a
What
student,
was it?
but also
Jealousy,
playing
envy? What was
football
it?
on
'Cause
this field. He had
he
plans
ain't seem
to play
like
in
a
college. He also wanted to continue playing
rough and
in
tough
the
type of
NFL.
guy,
But tonight,
even from
instead
hearing him
of
speak,
planning his
looking at how he
graduation
looks.
party, his family is planning a funeral, hoping whoever
It's sad,
senselessly
bro.
killed him is brought to justice.
You know what I'm saying? That's
The
pretty
possibilities seemed endless for 18-year-old Jarvon Coles, a student with a 4.1 GPA, his family says, and linebacker on the North Shore football team that went to the state championship last season.
sad.
You always think yours is special, but he was really special.
His grandfather, Braxton Coles, and mother, Brittany, beam with pride remembering the young man they also call BZ.
I instill you have to have great grades. We're not doing no C's, no mediocre, no B's. Give us A's. He had so many plans.
They had just visited Lamar University, where Jarvon hoped to continue his football career. But now this black band is wrapped around a senior sign in his family's front yard.
Everybody everybody's so frantic, nobody know what to say.
Friends called his mother. She heard the chaos as partygoers tried to do CPR and call an ambulance, not realizing until she arrived at the hospital that he'd been shot in the chest, back, and finger.
Crazy,
the persons involved may have been on a street, maybe a block or two
like
away,
when
they fired the shots toward the party.
Well, many friends describe Jarvon, who's also had the nickname VZ, like a brother to them.
Brother.
Now, many friends and adults are missing him tonight, and they're also hoping for leads in the sheriff's office investigation.
His memory cannot be hidden on North God.
In a tragedy, these North Shore football teammates are together remembering their friend.
Right, practice gonna be different for them boys, man.
He really was the face of the East Side.
Practice for them boys is gonna be
Darren Scales
the whole
is one of
season's
many
different now,
positive
bro.
memories. Several of his teammates wanting
and
to say
personally,
something
I've
about
experienced
Jarvon.
something like this, but I wouldn't say it was a kid I had known forever.
Like every single way,
But it changes the whole dynamic of the team.
Like a ball of joy. Anywhere you
Changes
go,
the
you
whole
don't even
team's
have to be smiling, you
environment.
just feel his presence.
North Shore
Some
parents
of them
demanding the
kids
shooter
might not
turn
even
himself
care
in.
about football no more
Let us
after,
know
you know what I'm
that
saying?
you're better than what you
Because
just
somebody
did.
just came and took their
You
best
shot a
friend on
young
some
man. for no
random, you
reason
know what I
that
mean?
you don't
On
even
jealousy,
know.
envy, whatever.
You didn't have to do
You
that.
got
The
his
Harris County
grandma
Sheriff's
right here
Office says a
crushed.
vehicle drove by and
Pleading.
fired shots from the next block.
Y'all gotta change our
As
ways, man.
teammates are coping with the tragedy,
We can't
want to
all be
honor someone they
contaminated, bro.
call a brother.
Y'all making mistakes
because he was smart.
in y'all actions as far as wiping away the pure ones.
Top 10% of the school. He
Those
was
are y'all
one of the
leaders.
best on that football field, man.
You know what I
Whoever
mean?
committed this
Hopefully,
horrible
if you're a
crime for
young
no
man out
reason
there,
took
you watching
something
this, you
beautiful
take something from this,
world.
brother.
A young male who was
You know,
going to
like,
make a
if
positive
you have
impact in
stuff
the
going
world.
for you, things
His
going
mom
for
worked
you,
so hard to make sure
you know,
she
your
raised a
family's
well-rounded
depending on
young
you.
man,
You gotta be
and she
exclusive.
did
You
not
gotta
deserve to
imagine
lose her
yourself
son
like
the way
you
she did.
I
I
one of the
truly hurt
A-list
alongside
celebrities
the
or something.
family and the
You feel me?
community
Like,
because truly there is
they
no
don't go
excuse
to
for
all types
senseless
of
gun
parties. You
violence.
feel me? They
My
don't
heartfelt
go
condolences
to
and
all
prayers
types of
to the
clubs.
many
Like,
who loved and cherished
you know,
Jarvon.
once
So
you can
please
move
don't
like
forget to
that,
comment your
you gonna
thoughts
be
and prayers
good.
for this
Like,
family as well
'cause it's gonna
in their time of grieving.
protect you
And
from a
hit
lot
that
of
like button and
situations.
share
You
to
don't
make
know
your
who's
people aware.
over there.
And as always, remember
Don't
to
got
stay
nothing
woke.
going for them.
Things
They
change
just
quickly.
waiting for somebody to come on, hate on them or whatever. But y'all subscribe, man. Comment, man. Till next time, man. R.I.P. Javon Coles, you heard?